So, as promised, here's a little bit of a rundown on this table I built for my smaller router. Just a little cheapie I picked up at an estate sale, 30 bucks. Has actually been a little workhorse. It's only a 1/4-inch collet, so I don't have huge capabilities with it, but for a router table, the stuff that I'm going to do with it is, it'll work just fine. I actually don't have it mounted yet because apparently I misjudged my screw length, so I need to get some shorter screws. Keep forgetting to get cord end for it, so I need to do that so I can just plug this in. Over here we'll see that I've got the little switch here, which hooks into this outlet, so the router itself will be hooked into the outlet. I'll be able to operate it with the switch. It is nice and stable, level, doesn't have any rock to it. Still wasn't entirely satisfied with this build. If you look under here, you can kind of see that I originally wanted to do a melamine, because, we get all our cool ideas from YouTube and shit, and guy did melamine top with a melamine faced fence, and you see right here, right there, kind of already had a chip in it before I even started messing with it much. I really didn't like how my drill bits futzed that all up, so I kind of decided to just do it this way. Just did a really nice 220 sand, finish sand on this guy. Of course, I worked up from about 80 grit to get all the crap-tacular out, and as you can see, this plywood really has a very thin veneer on it. Probably one of those 132s. I'm not sure where this stuff originally came from. Personally, I got it for nothing. I also actually did the top with it. You'll see here the finished top. Underneath there is another layer of 3/4 CDX, so it's actually double thick, nice and beefy. But the top, I mean, it's it's a decent top, workable. It's definitely solid. So I probably won't do anything more to this. I just kind of sanded out the burrs, so that way any material that I have that I'm running across this isn't going to snag on anything. Still have the fence that's going to run back and forth. Has a little bit of side-to-side play, just in case I need that. So probably just use a square to set it up to make sure that it's square to the table itself. Once it's square, I can just measure back from my bit for anything that I need to do. Actually be using this in my next build, which is going to be the sand table, sander cabinet, I should say. Sander and buffer cabinet is what I'm rolling with right now. Because as you can see, it's 5 o'clock, so you got that. 5 o'clock's Miller time. But yeah, it's still a work in progress. Still a lot of things that I need to organize, find homes for, so that it's not a struggle to work on things every time I walk in here. So did really like the way that these came out. Probably could have done these with a router. As you can see, I kind of did it with RIP 2x material. It was lots of fun. Shitloads of screws. But it's done. It's ready. It works really nice. You see I've got labels there, so I kind of know where everything is. But yeah, I kind of started playing with all my sanding discs, and that's about half of the grits that I have right there. And yeah, it takes up way too much room. So I would probably take up half of this entire little square here that's between the corner and the door with sanding paper otherwise. So I will continue on later with that build. And see you on the next one.